I was asked recently to speak at a small group meeting for some Christians about evangelizing and to talk about what keeps me going. Why do I keep fighting? Why do I keep standing? Take the hits, etc. And I'm going to give you an undergirding principle in hopes that it will help you. When I was a young man and I was in Bible school, someone quoted a proverb that is not in the Bible, but it's a good proverb, and it was this: happy is the man who always has the day of his death before him. Happy is the man that always has the day of his death before him. How can you be happy if you're always thinking about the day of your death? Happy because I know that I'm going to give an account. I know that I'm going to give an account to my Maker. And so the sins that I struggle with, the sins that you struggle with, when we think I have to face the Lord, I have to face God, it will have a tendency to rein us in, to try and keep short accounts with God, asking His forgiveness. But beyond that, it's not just a deterrent to personal sin, but it's also an impetus to do the right thing. True religion and undefiled before God and the Father is to visit the orphan and the widow in their distress and to keep oneself unstained by the world. That passage from the book of James, you see it on your screen there. Look, there's many different translations, but they all communicate the same thing in essence, that the widow and the fatherless, that is a child without a father's protection, that are helping them, aiding them, helping them, protecting them, that is one of the ways that we visually show, so that people can see that we mean business with God, true religion. In other words, if I'm really serving the Lord, I've got to help the fatherless. I have to help the widow. It's my duty before the Lord. Jesus said, whatever you do for the least of these, you do for me. And so having the concept that we have to face the Lord does not just impact our own personal aversion to sin, but it helps us with compelling us to do the right thing, so that perhaps when we stand before Him, please Lord, let it be so, we hear Him say, well done, good and faithful servant. I'll be right back. I have been a leader in the pro-life movement for 30 years, and sadly we have not prevailed in our goal to make it a criminal act to kill an unborn baby. There's reasons why we have failed. I wrote this book, A Humble Plea, to Catholic bishops, to evangelical clergy, and to lay people, explaining where we went wrong and what we have to do to prevail. We've made this available as a PDF online for free. I encourage you to go and download your own copy. Why does a nice guy like me keep getting thrown in jail? I have been arrested almost 50 times and spent over a year of my life locked up in various prison facilities. And I wrote a book, many books. In fact, one of them is called, Why Does a Nice Guy Like Me Keep Getting Thrown in Jail? It's a theological work, answering those who say that the church should not be involved in politics or that we should retreat. I encourage you to get it. In fact, get one and give it to your pastor.